Okay, hold on. None of my I haven't used it in like forever or something, so none of my settings work. Hold on. Um, let's check if this works now. Okay. Okay, you guys have to tell me if you guys can hear music. Okay, I think I have to lower that because that sounds a bit loud. Let me just lower that. We're using a different setup. Hello. Yee. Wait, this supposed to be chat. Nothing's working today. Hold on, wait. We'll go play to Yona Gaming. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna pause it real quick so I can get my thoughts together. Like, hello, Yee. Music is popping? Heck yeah. Wait. Popping in a good way, right? Popping in a good way. Right? It's a good way. Yeah! Okay, awesome, yeah. I'm gonna probably like lower this a bit on my end because my brain's hard to focus sometimes, even though music's I like listening to music, but it's hard to focus. But yeah. Oh it's popping off now. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be working on on Project B, Pokemon Academy concepting. Project A is technically a mini campaign. This one's gonna be a bit of a longer one, I feel. But I don't know. Like I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do it. Let's pre-facing this. I have no idea if we're gonna be doing this like fully. It's just a very I had the idea a while back, and I want to do something with it. This is pretty loud. Hold on. I'm gonna lower this by myself because it's pretty loud for me, so I can get my thoughts together. But so you guys can still hear it, I will raise up the Discord. There we go. Or like the sounds. But yeah. Time for Pokekai V2. Oh my gosh, Pokekai V2. Then we cancel it for Project A. But yeah. Let's see. I'm thinking if I wanna yeah, it's me. It's me, honey, your wife's man. I'm thinking if I wanna see what Project A is too. But part of me is like, maybe I just keep that a secret. We just keep Project A secret and we work and stuff without talking about what Project A is. Because, I feel like Project A is gonna probably start first. But I don't know if I want to start this one too, because, my brain's like, I really want to do another game, so Hikari can play more games. It's like you gotta do it for her. But yeah. I should actually change Pokemon music, because we're currently listening to the Mewmore. It says Mewmore X Dagus, and it's basically Animal Crossing remix music, so I'm gonna go get, some Pokemon music. There we go. We got the Golden Log Game Corner. Hello. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, what Project A is. Ah. Some people know what Project A is. Some people don't. He probably knows both projects. I was, yapping a bit about her, before we started. Because, with Project A, a lot of the lore stuff I want to do is, I want to keep kind of hidden. But, Project A has, a lot of fun mechanics. I'm so happy with some of the mechanics I'm working on that game in. Because Project A is, I probably mistake. Should I, actually elaborated? But, nah, let's just keep it vague because I want to do both ideas. But, yeah. Okay, where's my train of thought? Oh, yeah. The last thing about Project A. It is basically, gonna be me working on an edit of our Saturday morning system, the Saturday, weekend, but, made for a specific setting in mind. It's a mini campaign that I hope is gonna be 20 to 30. 20, 30, probably 20 if we go. I don't know. The one thing I'm mad about the campaign is I feel like Project A is gonna be a lot of fighting, but I also want to make it not only fighting. But I'm pretty sure Project A won't take a year. Hopefully. Hope. But we'll see what this is. Yeah, but this one is what we're gonna be working on today, Project B, Poke Academy, which my Pokemon Daymorm's been really wanting to do. Something to do with Pokemon because of ZA and all that. And I'm technically stealing this from Mr. Lavender. Mr. Zero Lavender relayed him a couple times while we're here. And But yeah, because I want to do some more work done and I want to do some streaming, so I figured why don't we get these two things done at the same time? And plus, I know a lot of people also really like Pokemon, so we can bounce ideas off each other. You, me, like you, me, chat, like you, me, and this Google Doc I have here. So here at the moment, we technically I do have a name for this little academy. I have this academy I'm calling Nijilo Academy. I didn't spell that correctly at all. There we go, Nijilo Academy. Let's make this like title size. There we go, Nijilo. This is gonna be the academy like the players are gonna be in. Like the rough idea I have for this game is, hold on, yeah. Actually, can I just put all this like, I'm gonna make this big because like we're gonna go do some rambling here and we're gonna like fix it. So with a Pokemon Academy, like I'm assuming like in my brain this is gonna be a pretty long campaign, but like it's gonna be one of those things where we might just split it up into two different parts where we have like year one, which is like the freshman year. Year two. What does Nijilo mean? Why is it named Nijilo? Nijilo is like a term for rainbow, and I misspelled Nijilo. Okay, there's an I there. Yeah, Nijilo. Yeah, Nijilo means rainbow. And like since Pokemon has a color naming scheme, I wanted to like tie into that, and it does also come to the theme I want to do with this game. Like you guys are gonna see directly from my brain how the hell I think about stuff, which you know isn't the most insightful, but hey, at least you get to know me as a person, and you can form points for stars. We're gonna try streaming more, like that aren't the star stuff, so people who like watch the Sigyo stuff can farm for stars. Something name of applied. Hell yeah, yeah. And year two being like the year after freshman. I don't know what's the year after freshman. Yeah, like I don't know what's afterwards, but like whatever that is, next year. And like I like that like the of year three just being like an epilogue. Because at that point I feel like you already do so it's only all you can do with two and one. Like one and two I feel like have enough for like fresh stories. Three is just like, oh like let's lap everything over. Kind of deal. And like if you ever do like a Yu-Gi-Oh campaign, it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Academy. We're probably gonna follow the same format too of freshman year, like the next year, and then the last year is just a giant epilogue. Because at that point, I'm assuming whatever BBEG or whatever, it's gonna be done. But the thing actually I want to do with this game, like it's actually gonna be the more chill. Like I want to say the chillest game we're gonna have in the series, like in the entire channel. Well, chillest game for me. Chillest game. Because like stars is gonna be really stressful later on. Like we're gonna have like some stressful situations. We're gonna have some nonsense. You guys already seen like some of the stuff we have so far in that. But like I always feel like Pokemon as a thing, like there's a lot of stuff where like, oh yeah, there's like a lot of stakes. Like you know, we have like fan games like Insurgents where it's like about the cults and all that, like Pokemon cults. Might be fun to do something like that at some point. Like I think that'd be fun at some point, maybe doing something like that. But like amongst lines, like I have like a bunch of other ideas, but like that's not in the pipeline right now. But like I want to do something that focuses on like, oh, the kind of chill aspect Pokemon games have. Like, you know, we're just here with the little guys and we go on little adventure. It's kind of like an anime thing. I do want this to be kind of like a somewhat episodic kind of game. Where it's like, oh, you can kind of watch episode 5 without without Lee needing 4, but like 4 is probably gonna have some like I want it to be like at least a continuity. Like, oh, some stuff from 4 is brought over to 5, but realistically, what happens in episode 4, what starts happening there, basically is finished inside episode 4. But like, I don't know, we might change it out later on because like with stars, there's a lot of like downtime, there's a lot of arcs, there's like stuff like that. Like, you know, like the big thing with stars is like it's a 1 year game. Like, like it's 1 year game. Like in universe of stars, it's gonna last for only a year because that's when everything is happening is in this year. While like this one's technically also saying like this is happening 1 year, but like we're not gonna be too stressed about the like actual years. It's gonna be like okay, this is your freshman year. you're gonna be like our protagonists are gonna be learning on stuff. And yeah, I do want it to be like I do want to have arcs. Like, oh, we have like we have like maybe a Pokemon battle tournament. And like, oh, we're gonna have like this like little school wide battle tournament, and then like, you gotta like win points, like something like the GX tournament. Honestly, that could be fun. We just having an arc is just like the GX tournament, but you have to learn a little the episodic stuff. But yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a Steam game though. Like, probably not Steam. But we'll see. Because like the big thing about like a Steam game and a not Steam game is like we can probably play like the schedules can be more inconsistent if it's a not Steam game. So no farm inspirations for them. Yeah, probably not unless we decide to make a Steam game. Like I would say Project A is probably not gonna be a Steam game because I have other mechanics for that. But yeah. Like and Project A is probably gonna have more assets, so probably maybe that's the game I should have streamed so we have like money for art assets. So I have money to pay people art. I want my points. Well, you can get your points. But yeah, like this is a maybe we'll see because it really depends on like the people that's going to we're gonna have for this because I have people that I'm really like inquiring about. One's gonna be you know like let's be straight here. We all know who's gonna be here. That's like that. But then like I like minimum I want like 3 players in the game, but like at the same time I kind of want 4. Because like I think it'd be fun to see what kind of different stuff you like character can make when it comes to 4 in like a Pokemon Academy game. Because like a big thing I want to do with this game is like it's kind of like the chill game, and a lot of it is just like okay, we're gonna go ahead and like it's about like achieving kind of like dreams. Like you are basically an upstart, you are a freshman, you have joined this Pokemon Academy, you are here to learn something, you're here to do something, and then like you with your friend group over here is gonna go ahead and like help each other achieve these kind of things. And like I still want it to be like some semblance of like a plot, like or like continuation. So like something like hey, like example, Hikari is like this is not what Hikari is playing, but like example, Hikari wants to play a Pokemon researcher, and like I think the thing I would probably tell everyone in calculation, what's your dream? What is the big thing you really want to do? Like, what is your goal? It doesn't have to be like the B. Actually, no. Probably like a B and all goal quotation marks, but like, probably gonna get another goal, like, because, these guys are gonna be allowed to be young. I say that to young, so I'm gonna like 20s, give or take. Like, well, I'm like old. I'm like unk now, so like, my brain's like, I don't know, like, just age everyone up. Everyone's now at 20 something. It's fine. They're old. Oldish. But yeah. Like example, Hikari's like a researcher, and like example, they wanna know about legis. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go start liking stuff about legis, for example. And then like basically like throughout the game, there's probably gonna be stuff that aren't legend related, but like I want to make it so like I give opportunities for these guys to work towards a goal. So like by the end of this thing, Hikari's gonna probably be able to see something about the legi, like in this example, or like example, I want to make like a Pokemon trainer. The whole thing is like maybe I want to become a gym leader. I want to become like a master of like the ground type. So during this campaign, like they're gonna be like working towards that, and like I'm gonna be able to like put stuff in there, and like sometime around this thing, these people are gonna be getting closer and closer to the goal. And maybe by the epilogue they'll be there, or maybe they'll be like halfway there, and then like the epilogue is them kind of like going there. I don't know. I'm just kind of lamping at this point. But yeah, this is like And like the thing we have here for like Nijilo Academy, it is academy that it's basically it's like a college, give or take, but like it's just like general school, but like college is what they're going with because make it old. Will it be like any teaching moments, like actual learning, kind of like slice of lifestyle? Maybe, because I do want to have like stuff like it is like supposed to be like developing into something because a lot of time you're like learning in education, like even like if you're not in education, like going on a journey or something, it's like learning, making yourself a bit more like a new version of yourself. And then like I kind of want Nijiro to be like that, like these characters can like develop, they can learn like that. But we'll see how this goes because like at the end of the day, it's a tabletop campaign, so we're gonna see. Like Stars technically has some stuff I wanna like light down for like like society, but like at the end of the day, it's a tabletop game that I do like little Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and like we have like little stuff. So like take what you can from this and take what you can from it. But yeah, that's like the vibe in my head. But we'll see how it goes. Any like and the thing, yeah, oh yeah, Digilo. It's basically an academy set that's like compared to something like like a Blue Belly. Learn gonna learn so much fun to me for Leo Levi. Literally, like last time we like literally in the game, me and Levi, and I like literally last session, I learned flange. I learned like a bit of flange. Like if you ask me right now, I know like one flange word, merchant, which is like mean, but you can also call it like bad guy. That's your daily Sigiona flange lesson. Yeah. It's like, would they be lore? Up probably. We'll get to that in a bit because I can explain that. Think about 87 languages, god dang. Yeah. Because like for thing with Nijilo, like because there's the different academies in the world we like, when it comes to Pokemon, there's Blue Belly or Bluebell. It's a Bluebell or Blue Belly. I'm gonna go search it up. It's Blue Belly. It is Blue Belly Academy. Yeah. We have Blue Belly Academy. And then we have like the Yuva. The Yuva Academy. I guess you can also call it like Nalanja, but yeah. Like and technically also if we're to just talk about like schools, because I actually just searched up like Pokemon school, like in Bulbapedia. It's also Indigo Academy, which is I'm gonna go put it up in Bulbapedia. Let's just put this up here. We have Indigo Academy, which is just like the thing they had at the beginning of Horizons, which is just like a boarding school. Yeah. I mean honestly, like I'm looking at it, it's kinda similar to what I want to do with Nijilo. Get disclaimer about sick ass lizard bike, shake my head. Well, Uva is peak. I don't know about the orange one. Kinda mid. But yeah, like yeah, cause like the idea of like that kind of sets like Nijilo apart from like everything else is while like Blue Belly, they're more of a battle school. They do like the dual school, like tag duel, 1 million Pokebikes. Honestly, probably that might be really funny just to have like bikes are just really expensive. But like Blue Belly is more of the Pokemon battling one. Like they do a lot of battling here, and like they kind of focus on that. Like I'm trying to remember if they focus anything because like I think with the Uva, because technically Uva is also kind of similar to, like of finding a pleasure slash pattern light. Also, like the kind of thing, which is like my cast is going to go to ultimate biker, so first I get it just hell yeah. Then like with like Nijilo, the thing about like Nijilo is like technically their like philosophy is like learning from others. Like instead of like having something that's like finding like we're focused on poke battling or like we're finding like what means to us, what is our pleasure and like this. Nijilo's like has to focus on like learning alongside people you wouldn't normally be with. Like like and also like emphasis on learning with Pokemon, like putting a bunch of stuff with Pokemon, but like the thing is like they can have like they have like a Pokemon battling like division. They have like a research division. They have like I don't know, like entertainment division, just like all other kind of things. Like they just want to put as much different people of these like walks of life together in this one place. Because a bit of the philosophy they have is they like by putting all these people in here, they're gonna learn things they wouldn't if they just talk to people they are similar with. Well, like if you're a researcher, maybe you can learn something from someone who's really into Pokemon battling. Maybe a Pokemon battler can learn something from a coordinator, that kind of stuff. This might be kind of similar to like Uva, because like technically it's like a mind pleasure like that, but like I kind of didn't think about that when I was making stuff. But yeah, because like that's like the main thing we want to have here with Nijalo. And yeah, like yeah, goal is being able to teach like Pangolo Sucker Punch. Like yeah, just like hey, you're like hey, I want to teach my Pokemon to be good. I want to like then learn how to train them. And then like something that's probably gonna be an easier goal. So like you like even though it's illegal in Pokemon cards for some reason for like the dark fighting panda to learn Sucker Punch, but like eventually you can teach them, and then like okay, you still have like school and such. Now what? Maybe that could make an interesting thing. Like you have someone with a simpler goal, and then it's like okay, I reached my simple goal. Now what? What is next for me in the chopping block? Kind of thing. Like that could be like interesting thing to like play around with. Like just have like someone like oh maybe they have like an easy goal, and then like later on like the man, I did this. What I do now, and I realized we stop having music. I'm gonna go fix that. We're gonna go let's do Olivine. I'm really bad at remembering if we have music or not, so I'm gonna try and remember. I'm gonna like set this loop and then I'm gonna switch it every once in a while. But yeah. Like an inspiration I have for this game is Monsters University. You're gonna be like, what? Monsters University? Why is that? Because like a thing I wanna do in this game is have the different houses. Like I never led Harry Potter and I don't plan to, but like imagine something like the house system there where like oh students sort to houses, and then basically it's it kind of represents like a group of people with similar like ideas who want to basically like work together. It does kind of go against what Nijilo is whole thing a bit, but it's basically like, okay, maybe they can also be learned from something this. Nijilo is like very open to different like stuff. House system is just finished schooling in general. I did not know that. These essentially are just kind of like sonorities. I spelled that complete long. I'm just gonna go delete this so we don't have to see how bad I am at spelling. Yeah. A thing about this game, this academy is you don't have to join a house. You can just be part of like the general like stuff. Like oh, you don't join like a house, but like a house is basically like it's basically like a flat. So it's just like okay, like you live. They probably have a building. You live there. Kind of thing. And like I really like this as the world building thing because I just want to like yap about this. The term like they have a term for people in the school that don't have aren't points of any house, and they're just called EVs. Like people who don't have or aren't part of any house, but because they can technically join any house, they can be anything, so they're just called EVs. It's mainly like a term used by like the student populace, but maybe some teachers use it. But it's just like a nickname for those who just live in like maybe just like oh like we just live in the dorms that aren't affiliated with like a house. Yeah, this guy's an EV. And most of the places are probably gonna be EVs at the beginning. EV with the same cadence as a Slifer. Then the thing with EVs though is it's not bad to be an EV, it's just like a description. Some people are probably gonna look down like, you're not part of like a cool group of people. What a noob. And like I'm still working on all of them. Maybe we can like work on some of them together today. But I will tell you one I had like locked in from the start. Here's one of the houses, the Charging Charizards. They basically know the most hyper competitive like house in the entire school. Like these guys, they're like Letty. They're like the most competitive people, and like a lot of the people who like lead like Pokemon battling get there. But we can probably go back to houses at some point. Like there's some lore for charging Charizards that I like. Technically, like one of the lore things I have with them is they have ranks within them. Basically they like everyone in the charging Charizards, they have like a rank. They have you're either a Charmander, which is like a beginner, a Charmeleon, which is like a secondary, and a Charizard, which means you're hot shit. But one thing I should actually get into before we start, like going to more of like the specific stuff for this game, uh, like just the lore stuff I want from this is like when it comes to like vibe, we're gonna be doing something similar to the anime, but I also want to take stuff from the game, like the games, the TCG, and just all kinds of Pokemon media. Like, I'm like some of you may not know this, but I'm diagnosed as autistic, and I'm here to go show the fact that this certification is real. I'm here to prove my diagnosis. So we're gonna probably go do some. We might go some anime only locations. We might go to the Fat Pidgey Island. Maybe someone's goal is like they want to have like a lead Fat Pidgey. But like, yeah. Like, and let's see. And I do want to do a lot of traveling. Like, the thing with Nijilo is it is a school with enough like things like influence. Like, if you want to go to another region for like a bit, you can go. Like, my character goes to map the world. Well, it's technically been beaten by like Poke Columbus for like years, but you know, technically it's something you do. Like, maybe if it's like I want to like map out the world, I want to explore. Maybe they wanna like. I'm thinking what this would be, like if it was like if someone told me, okay, I want to map the world. Cause like I'm like I want to see like what would my brain like say like if it was something like this. My character goes to go on the Poke King and find the one ball. My God. I mean, that's like me being like, I want to be a Pokemon master. It's basically just saying I want to be the Pokemon King. Like, I just want to be a Pokemon master, and that is the what I want to do. Yeah. Yeah. If there's like a 2v2 match, can place with common moves like in the anime or like what Ashley to tell. Yeah, we just do the One Piece game at some point. See, I want to do that. Like one thing I want to try and do with the system is make moves more dynamic. Cause like hold on, I'm gonna check if I can find this. I found it. I want somehow in this game, someone can just do this. I'm gonna get copyright slick. I feel from this now. Shit, I'm probably gonna get copyright slick. Fuck. Okay, let's just stop this here so I don't get this just fucking demonetized as fuck. But yeah, I want that to happen. I want somehow in this game you can BS that. Like an idea I had for that is basically make some moves that are like improvised moves, like an action such as improvise, which is like it's gonna be like hey GM, can I BS this? GM, sure. Lol this then. Okay. Yeah. Like It's gonna be using a concept from another system, but I'm still kind of thinking about that. We can probably get to that more when we get to a more mechanic section. I just want to go like say the yapping points of this. Like, because that's why we're not like for this we're not using a system like PTU, because PTU is my first, but like God, you play enough PTU, everything kind of becomes the same. I want some variety. I want something a bit different. You hate PTU, damn. Oh gosh, Weasel, no. PTU, I hate it. Oh, he's muted this point. Tax evasion, damn. Levi just keeps kicking my ass in PTU. Granted, I played a glass type ace in Jolo, the most anti-glass place in the world, so not the best place, but you know, slug. And I don't like PokeLol, because like a thing I like about PTU, I like to have player classes. I like the fact that my planer is unique. Failed to use a move. Oh boy, Ice Laner. I've checked the Pokemon system. I took a look at it. I have taken a look at a lot of different Pokemon systems. Like, cause and like I don't vibe with them fully. Pokemon like, oh yeah, something like the Blobby thing, like oh just like a bond between a trainer like that. Cause you know, I'll be honest here, we're probably gonna get all of this in the game. We're probably gonna get all of this in the game. Probably not this though. Probably not this though. Probably not this though. Most likely not this. Actually, not even this. That's for when we do Lancet. I'll do a Lancet game at some point, like Warring States. I just need to learn about the Warring States because my brain's like really weird when it comes to like tabletop games because it's like I wanna lock in and know stuff. Don't give everything up, Fayman? I don't know. Probably not. We probably won't have a gimmick, but who knows? Maybe I can think of something. But it's like I kind of want to use the game as like I really like Pokemon. I'm gonna show you how much I like Pokemon. Oh yeah, Burst. It's from the Pokemon Burst manga, where basically people are able to like use with Pokemon. Basically, like there's a stone called a Burst Crystal, and they basically with that they can transform into like these kind of like Burst Warriors. It's really cool. I kind of want to do that at some point, but like it wouldn't fit the setting at all. Oh, not Burst. Levi, next time you do Pokemon game in your thing, can I have Burst? Can I have Burst, Levi? Levi just like, can I have Burst? I want Burst. Yeah! Yeah. Man, I love the stream of consciousness. But yeah. Cause I want player classes and I'm honestly it's gonna depend who's gonna be in the game, then I'll check what kind of player classes I'm gonna make for this. I want like stuff like Fisherman. Like you're like, oh yeah, I lived in the in Pacifolog for the longest time of my life. I have the Fisherman class, or I have the Swimmer class. But like it's probably gonna be a thing where you can plot because I like this about PTU. Like PTU is my first, but like I like the fact that you can have someone with multiple classes. Like you have Fisherman, not the Fisherman. Like you have Aetherna, you have Commander, you have all that. Lumberjack class, maybe. I'll be honest. Classes are probably gonna be like, oh, if you guys have something in mind, look at the players, or we're just gonna look to this. We're just gonna go through all this, and these are your classes. You know, if you guys want, you guys can totally just be a like you guys would be a Land Laner, you can be a Hex Maniac, and you can also be the hit class. Where is it? Where is it? On, on. Come here, come here, come here. And then you hear. Heck, where is it? I can't do my joke. I can't do my joke if I can find it. Come on. Come on. I know you're... Yeah, you can be gameplay. You can be a cabbie. You get like some other person and you become daring couple. Can you be a collector? Yeah, you can be a collector. I don't know where this is in this thing, but like yeah, that's probably gonna do something with like catching Pokemon and such. By the way, catching Pokemon. Like one thing I don't like about PTU. Granted, I feel like this is not a PT issue. This is a me issue. Like, you can catch so much of these little guys. Like there's so much, and then like you catch a lot. This is the me problem in all the Pokemon games I'm in. Like Levi is my witness, and Levi has seen my Pokemon boxes when we play. Literally, I was like in the game. In a game I'm in, or a game like it was like I'm gonna be more conservative about my Pokemon. Session 2, I had almost 6. Olivia won Egg MC at the end of the campaign at the egg class. Who knows? I don't know any NPCs for this at the moment. We're just telegrafting. Technically, I have one NPC, but like they're still in the telegrafting phase. Shiny Hunter class? I mean, technically can, but it feels very niche. Like I can see it like, oh, you get bonuses if you use a shiny Pokemon, but then like at that point, it's like, I don't know. Like it's viable, I can see it. But it's one of those things where I feel like it's kind of anti. It works as an idea, but I feel like it's also just like because like if you give an ability that's like, oh, hey, make this Pokemon shiny, I like you have to make this Pokemon shiny. I feel like that removes a bit of agency for stuff, because like, you know, like as me as a DM, like I want you to trust me, like trust me low and such. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna tell you now, this whole theme is just me going in a whole land of consciousness. Like you guys are gonna see the entire like autistic thought process. But like at the same time, if you have like shiny hunter, the whole thing is like my shiny Pokemon get a bonus. Also, it's probably like, yeah, you get bonuses from having shiny Pokemon and using shiny Pokemon. But like at that point, it just becomes like a straight bonus, and unless like there's no big like thing unless like you do other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, man, you know. Pat, maybe one day, Spook, maybe one day. Panic Base, Pokemon 200, yeah. Oh, a thing I do do, Stream of Consciousness is moving. I will have like these quotation mark side quests where this isn't part of like the episode. Like if the episode's about like, oh, marching Machamps, and it's just like there's a bunch of Machamps just getting somewhere, and that's like the problem. Pokemon Legion catch 100%. And then like, you know, there's gonna be a bunch of Machamps in this, but like maybe like a while back ago, like you have like a friend, like you have black belt dude, and then black belt dude is just like, hey guys, I want to see a Pokemon that does Blick Blake. if can you help me? And then if you like, hey, I catch one of these Machamps, and he's like, whoa, he knows Blake. You can be like, black belt dude, I got a guy for you that can do like bit break, things like that. Like I don't do stuff like that where it isn't related to the whole aspect, but it's something like a, well, while we're here, we can do this. Like something I had in mind was we're gonna have a Pokemaniac in the game who's just like, I'm so shit at catching Pokemon, but I love Pokemon. I'll give you guys money on stuff if you catch Pokemon for me. And like basically stuff along those lines. Yeah. Maniac. We're probably gonna have some. We might also have some side quests that are just like, oh, here are your class assignments. Like you're a trainer. You have to go like show a display of this thing. Like within like this time frame. And like if you don't, maybe there's a consequence. Kind of thing. Like I would like doing stuff like that. Like basically ZA side quests. But like, I don't know, cause like I'm thinking how I would structure this. Honestly, yeah, there's probably gonna be a side quest where someone's like, hey, I wanna see a shiny. That is probably gonna be a side quest. But yeah. Like this is kind of like what we have so far. Because I also know like session structure, we're gonna have some episodic ones. But I also I like downtime stuff. I like stuff where you're just like, hey, wanna chill at the academy? Like that's probably like a thing we might do, but like there's also a whole thing about like, oh, just sessions that are just downtime. But like I don't know. We can probably work it out, like depending on the group players. We can like see what we want to do. Because like I do want it to basically be like Pokemon training is a bit more unique. Where like sometimes you can like, okay, I'm gonna go spend time trying to go train my guy. Like my Machamp, I want them to be really. I want them to be to like use Fire Punch. So I'm gonna spend time to like try and teach them Fire Punch. Or if I have a TM, that probably takes like just a thing, but it like helps you better. Anything. But like on a thing of Pokemon training, we're gonna have like a thing with that where I want it to be like every Pokemon has a template. Like, because the problem I have with like PTU, you have to build like every Pokemon. I like the idea of there is just like a Pokemon template. Like, every Pikachu has these stats. Like, let's just go to Pikachu real quick. Because he's like the main man. Actually, anyone in chat, you guys have a Pokemon mind? Who's gonna be example Pokemon? I could just use Machamp again, but I don't know if I want to use Machamp again. We gotta do something new. Magnemite? Hell yeah, let's go Magnemite. Sylveon? We can also do Sylveon. But let's use Magnemite first. Yeah, we got Magnemite. He goes Magnemite. Also, I'm gonna try doing Pokemon flies during the game, and you guys have to deal with that. Like, anyone watching it has to deal with that. Everyone playing with it has to deal with it. And like, I'm gonna go with some money first, because God, my throat. I woke up like 2 days ago and my throat was terrible. Alright. Because what I'm thinking is, let's talk about the Magnemite stats. Where I expect Magnemite? They go Magnemite. Damn! They let this H. Damn, they give us HE. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fucking special attack. Will they be pan values differences for the campaign? Maybe. If we go to Orange Islands, maybe. Like if they like, hey guys, can we take like a research trip to Orange Islands? I'm like, sure. Hmm. Excuse me. The rough idea I had was gonna be like, okay, because I do want the stats just to be the Pokemon stats. We'll have HP, we'll have attack, we'll have defense, special attack, special defense, like that. I think, like, and we just have to like modify the stats, the base stats. Like, I don't know if I just want to keep the HP. Like, oh, you have 25 HP, that's your base HP. And like attack, I might do what they do with PTU, with how to decide stuff and just like plus like round up, and then like round up is like, oh, that means Magnemite has a 4. But like a thing I don't like about tabletop games is when numbers get too big. At the beginning at least. Like having a plus 20 could be nuts. Divide by 10? Yeah. Yeah, it's like the divide by 10. Like the round up divide by 10. Might be. I sometimes forget. Like some point of sense, yeah. Like yeah, like we can have it just like so Magnemite would have a 4. Like Magnemite would have 4. But you can also do just like divide by 20. Maybe? So instead of like, oh, 4, the Magnemite has 2. And it has a 5 in special attack, and then we basically like scale downwards. Kind of thing. So if we look at something like Sylveon. I'm not good spelling. Let's just get it out of the way here. Like I have not won a single spelling bee in my life. I have been in the quiz bee, but not the. Anyway, so we spelt it. Yeah, like we look at this one. Like look at this, it's an 11. We can probably just like round that up. So this would be like Sylveon has a 6. And then it has like a 7 in special defense. Listen. I'm not good at this, okay? But yeah, like we have 13. Like that's probably like 14, and we divide by half, that's 7. What I'm thinking is like I'm still debating on this. AC is like 8, like 8 plus your stat of that kind. And then I want to say speed also helps in it. But like I'm debating if I want speed to do the same thing. Because I like this as a concept, and it's being used in a different thing we're doing. Of the idea of like there's a stat that would help your attack or defense, so like your AC or your to hit. But instead of like each point going into that, for every point you have in this thing, you pick if it goes to your to hit or to your defenses. So like Sylveon with a 6, like it can put like that's like it has 6 points. It can put to either its like attack to like its to hit or to not hit Fakemon or no Fakemon. The most we'll have is Legion of Valiance, because I do not enjoy a lot of fake Pokemon. Like, I don't know why. I feel like with Pokemon, it's really hard to make a good Pokemon. Like the closest thing we're gonna probably get is maybe a Fakemon. Oh, sorry, it's probably a Legion of Valiant, or maybe like something we give something a baby or an evolution. But that's very unlikely. But I'm gonna be straight up with you. We probably might get some customs. I just have to like steam this so I can get money to like Mega Ball to get like custom Mega Evolutions. Lion Dock? Yeah. If it is like the stream of consciousness, this is gonna be like made into a plopper dock later on. It'll be all users? Maybe? Cause let's go to all users, like the Olas. Cause like Ola is just a part of this. Like, you know, there's like stuff with Lucario and Ash and like that. I don't know if I want people to be like Super Saiyans. They might have stuff with Ola, but I don't think I'm gonna have any player, if they're like an Ola Guardian, be able to just shoot out Ola. Actually, could be like a class. No. Like, one thing is, actually, so like, I can see people fighting with their Pokemon to claim, at most, but I wouldn't want the hey Pikachu, like start showing hands, fight me, and that's how they and that's how they get like a Pokemon. I do not like that. Hexmaniac? A Hexmaniac would probably just be like something with ghosts. Like Hexmaniac, like in PTU they technically a comic class. Oh yeah. I'm yeah, yeah, you're dealing with a sleeve of conscience, so I just like look at different stuff, so yeah. But there we go. Yeah, like I can see Hexmaniac just being like supernatural, like something to do with like maybe status effects. Yeah, being tuned. Technically that's like a Chandler, but that's more of a PTU thing. But also like the hold on. What's I'm check what it's called. Because I am so autistic about this. But like in the Pokemon Adventures anime, they have a thing where there's kids who were born in Viridian Forest. And they basically can't talk to Pokemon. They have basically possess mysterious powers. I want to play one of these people one day. Who's like, oh, I just have weird powers because I live here. Shit, I should have done that for Johto! Though, Levi, why am I getting all the good ideas for Johto after Eden? I like Eden. Eden's a good girl, but like, it's like, God. I could have done this. I could have been the weather person. So much things I could have done. Yeah. It really depends on like the players to see what classes we make. We might even make some custom like dance classes, but either way. Yeah. Yeah, this just becomes a... Cause like I know the upload schedule I want to do for this. And then if I ever made a Pokemon game, I'll probably play Zolok and Skies. Yes. Like oh, I'm trying to get my thought together. Because like because I'm pretty sure that's a really like that's a feasible idea, but I know that's gonna be like a hard thing to like launch past a GM. I said this mainly because I like my train of thought all of it, and like well, I kind of stop. I'm not like the discourage you, it's just more like the plain thought. Phone game with every Pokemon to disguise a human. Time for the Pokopia game. Honestly, why don't we just have like the Pokopia game, but it's just a Misty Dungeon campaign? Like it's whatever's happened in Pokopia, but it's just a Misty Dungeon game. Holy shit, my load. But yeah. Oh, where the heck was I? Oh, yeah. Equal to Misty Dungeon? It can be. I don't think it is per se, but I feel like it can be. I was like, I need to play Misty Dungeon. Like, I might do that in the channel at some point, but just play Misty Dungeon, because I have never finished the Misty Dungeon game. And like, I know Hikari at some point was like, oh, would you be interested in the Misty Dungeon campaign if you ever did it? I was like, oh, not really. But I'm like, I'll give it a shot, because like, I like playing with my wife. I'll play a check at it. I'll be a little guy. I say that, I remember like one time I played like a Mr. Dungeon campaign, only lasted like one session. I forgot what happened. But like I think we were supposed to like do like an explanation, and then the GM was like, hey, we have like you can buy stuff, and I'm like, do like for your expedition, and like, you know, we're supposed to like set something up, and my Blade Newlands just activated. I was like, hold on, let me do the math to like how we do like town building. Like I was part of a Pokemon Kingmaker game, essentially. And like, holy shit, like my brain was on something that thing. Like it wasn't like there like it ended before like anything really exciting happened. But like there was parts like the we can build like housing, we can build that. I was like I just need this. I'm having so much fun just fucking town building. Like I don't like don't I don't care about my backstory, just give me a town. Give me something I can like town build, my life is yours. So anyways, that's gonna be the Animal Crossing campaign. But yeah. Where were we again? I think I'm starting to get a bit sick because my throat like hurts, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sleep today. I'm a very smart individual. But let's see. Okay, where was I in my brain thought? Because we kind of like said it. Yeah. I told her we shouldn't be using tongue, but I guess I can check if recordings here because I would just hear the Yona. But yeah. I know one thing I want to do, like, since I gathered people here and I'm just mainly yapping by myself at the moment. I actually want to like get you guys help on something, because I want to like decide what Nilo is gonna be. I thought of it making its own thing, but I'm like, I'm a bit lazy. So let's go look at the Pokemon map. The unofficial ones, but Pokemon map nonetheless. There we go. Actually, hold on. We're gonna put this in Fire Alpaca. So, because I know there's places I don't want it to be in. Or Paint Not. Just doing Paint Not. Okay. You campsite? Oh no, hold on. Let's expand. Okay. We're changing our thing real quick. Give me a Momo. Where the heck is the... Yep, decide where the kind of to be. Where's Paint on that? Paint on that. Is this not showing? Not showing. Okay, I guess we're going back to the thing. Hold on. What? Oh my gosh. Let's go back to the Pokemon map in Google. Oh, this is my other screen. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There you go. I don't know what Tokyo City is. We'll search it up in Bulbapedia. We'll find out what Tokyo City is together. Oh, okay. So apparently, Tokyo City. Okay, wait. Because there's novels that takes place in National City, whose capital is Tokyo City. Two single cities and based on Kanto, seen in the series. So this is just a novel thing, apparently, according to Bulbapedia. Wait, what? Okay, you're fucking with me, right? Oh, okay, no. This is a setting of the novels. Okay. Well, there's the whole. Okay, hold on. I just wanna show this. There's a whole section which is Pokemon World, and there's like the Pokemon World based on the Pokemon Monsters animation, which is like a novel series. Honestly, we might refer to this a bit. Who knows? Budweiser appears in Pokemon? Let's go change the music. We've been having this one for too long now. Alright. This one seems to be mainly Pokemon stuff. So we'll just go through down the list. Yeah, Pokemon type energy map. Yeah. But like, it's just gonna get like an idea. So, you know, that's... What is Lentil? Hold on, I'm gonna check what Lentil is before we go into like the Xing. Yep. I feel like there's like a These Nuts joke that I'm not getting. Lentil? Oh, it's my Pokemon Snap! Okay. So I know, like, the thing that I don't want to be in, I don't want to be in Unova or Paldea. Because they have Blue Belly Academy, they respect Blue Belly and Yuva. Both there, so I'm just like, I don't want that. I don't want them to be in the same place as them. They're gonna be able to go to Unova, like that's gonna be a thing. So what's common item? But we're gonna ignore everything that isn't like a proper Legion, like New Line. I will say Plobino Ole though, because like I feel like Ole is more for his own setting. I can see them going to Ole, but probably not gonna be in Ole. Actually, hold on. I'm starting to convince myself. If we can have Ole in, because the thing about Ole, it's yeah, like I'm just not experimenting this. Because the thing with Ole is there's no wild Pokemon. You like there's only like some like facility and such, and then having a Pokemon school is kind of weird. We have the house system set in Galar. Honestly, I'm not against that. I do want to go through our options first, but Galar, I think it's a topic. Yeah, it came back during XD. I mean, just like a bit. I feel like Pacific Ole would be its own kind of game. I haven't played through like XZ or XD and like a Coliseum. You see, like they have a Nintendo thing, so you see this when I stream it at some point, and then we get Lily in, and we just make like an Ole game. I just remember that when it comes to Ole, like a friend of mine was making an Ole PTU game, and I submitted a character in, and Levi also sent the character in, and we sent like a similar concept. I was like, block. Okay. Yeah, more Pokemon. Yeah, they can. Honestly, could be honestly, Ole game could be fun at some point. We'll put it in the chop block of its own beast, yeah. And we do something Galar. We can have like we can go to Isle of Armor and the Clown Town a little bit easier. Lance, we're just not even gonna touch that. Because I will do Lance for something else. We're gonna have the like the Warring States game. But like that's we'll talk about it another time. We'll have another just chatting stream where I'm just like really autistic about games I want to do. Yeah, I have Conquest. I should like finish it. One thing I want to say too could be interesting is Johto. Because Johto's near Kanto, and I guess it's near Hoenn, but like technically kind of is because hold on, there's another thing we can use to look for this. Oh come on. Like yeah, like you're looking at Kanto, like the Johto. Like the Johto Legion, the Kanto Legion, there's the Hoenn, which is like based on that. Like we can just BS that's around the same thing, so it's just like near like the other places. But like the only thing that for the Galar thing though, Galar we can BS Gigantamaxes in the game, like Dynamaxes. But like at the same time, if you BS at that one, I feel like that's gonna be like the main focus. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff. And like Dynamaxes, I was just gonna BS they literally like found a way to legalize technology in like other places because why not? And like the thing with like Johto, there isn't a lot of like again it's near a bunch of places. You see, it's near Hoenn, so we can get Mega Stones there. It's near Kanto, so we can get the Soldier over there, and Orange Islands are just there. Yeah, because like honestly, I think because I was gonna be like, oh, should we entertain Hoenn? What do you guys think of Hoenn? Because I'll be honest, I don't know if I want to entertain it, but like, let's just start experiment while we're here. We're yapping together, even though I'm mainly the one talking and I'm just like that. But you know, I'm gonna light down some stuff first. The Gallery, Dynamax, houses. Blittish. Johto. Near stuff. Gimmicks need gimmicks can be equally important. And kinda chill, not gonna lie. Alright. So blame thought over here when we're going to shit. I think I closed the tab that had the map. Fuck. Alright, we're back. Okay. Because Hoenn is a place, it's the water place, it has a lot of things there. But like at the same time, I don't know if there's anything interesting about it. I mean, I guess like in this map, it's near Ole and near Alola, but you know, I don't believe that for a second. And then like Kanto could be. I don't know, because Kanto feels like it feels boring, even though it's like I love Kanto. But for the players, plus the cost of the diffs of Zaydan. Also, yeah, we could probably just like vote it like, because like, yeah, like, it's either Galar, Johto, because like I don't see a good deal for Hoenn. Sinnoh, maybe. I'm not sure. We don't see a lot of Galar. Honestly, we just like fuck it, we're flanched, and we just put in Kalos. Because it's the whole point of like, oh, there's Silent Galars, and then we just do it there. Honestly, yeah, I might just go ahead and just like do that. Just like vote, but like fucking Kalos. We gotta go to Luminos, guys. They have like the whole, honestly, like it's set in a time period where like we go to like Kalos, and then like they go to Luminos City, and they have like the ZA Loyale. And then like, you know, just for like a thing, they just go to like they do the ZA Loyale stuff. It's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Alright. Actually, like, I do actually want to work in some mechanic stuff if, because I think, like, we did a lot of, like, world building here for this, or at least explaining the world building. But, until I kind of get, like, a Legion mine, I can't really do a lot of, like, big world building stuff. I really like Johto. Actually, because, like, the only thing I have is, like, no Paldea, no Unova, none of like the Pokemon Nature games. Oh, I can just be it. I can just like, yeah, Pokemon Nature. Cause like it's also like whatever they're gonna go to first, because they're probably gonna be in Legion first before they go out of Legion. Because this is a campaign, they're gonna be going everywhere. Like if they have like a research thing or they have something they want to do for their studies, they can go anywhere. Anywhere. But then like the first part is like the kind of fall down. I do like Johto though. I mean, you know what? Hold on, before we get to mechanic stuff, let's look at Johto. Let's check if Johto's kind of peak. Yeah, because Johto's like next to Kanto. And then it's the Lake of Legend. Fuck. I think I wanted to be Johto. Like, I feel like everything else is like the maybe, but like fucking Card of Hearts, Johto. I'm not even a Johto boy. I'm like a Hoenn Sinnoh boy. Wait, Sinnoh glitch. I mean, I don't feel kind of masked today. Then do Johto, yeah. Yeah, honestly, that's probably the plan. We're just gonna call it Johto. It might change later because like we're not married to the concept yet, but like Johto. Yeah, and then we can extend it somewhere here in Johto. Where's the Johto map? There you go. Okay, not gonna lie. Yeah, outside agencies and we connect the academy too. Yeah, but like this place has enough influence to basically be like, oh yeah, we can send people there like that. Like it's part of like a research thing. They probably have like some connections with like Blue Belly and such, Blue Belly Paldea, so that's why they can go there. I do. Okay, I don't know if this Leaf feasible, and I feel like I need to have a second opinion of this. If Chloe says she's gonna be my second opinion, but imagine we have Nijilo Academy on the top of Mount Silver. Probably not though. Probably not though. Yeah. Yeah, then we are found in the picture of blood. Oh, there's a thing also good we're gonna have in the game. Um, I like Pokemon a lot. I want to include like stuff about their games and such, like oh, Sublime and such. But we're never probably gonna see them because I'm not confident enough to RP as Cactus. And because everyone has their own views on there like that, we're probably gonna have like people who like, oh, we know of Sabrina, we know of Lieutenant Surge, we're never gonna see them in game. Maybe people who related them, maybe people who like claimed under them. We're not gonna have the actual people there. So we're gonna probably will have like the champion led. He exists as a mysterious figure, like he could be like one of the youngest champions of Kanto. And then he after he won his championship, he suddenly vanished. There was a sighting last of him at Mount Silver by one of the other champions, like Gold, and then like disappeared. Actually, this is the period he went to Alola. He came back to Alola, and he was just like, "Hey guys, I'm Alola. Me and my boyfriend are here in our honeymoon." But yeah. Hmm. Because honestly, wait, I'm gonna check if there's a better map of Pokemon Johto. Because like my brain was like, I'm looking at this map over here, like the really fancy looking one. Goldenrod? I thought about it too, but I feel like Goldenrod's too busy. Because my brain's like, what if you put... Actually, we can kind of put in the Goldenrod. Like, if you guys see my mouse, like where we can like hovering over there, we can maybe put something there, maybe? Like that's where Nigelo is? I mean that, or like maybe we put it near like Olivine. What is the place Safari Zone? Honestly, I do fuck with that. Like they bought out the Safari Zone because like they are gonna be like little enclosements in there and such. Oh, I do fuck with that. I do fuck with it in like the Safari Zone. Then like if they want to go to Safari Zone, they gotta go to Hoenn or literally anywhere else. Hoenn, Kanto, kind of that kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna check if there's anything we lose out by killing the Safari Zone. Okay. How does it work? Features a Safari game, which Pokemon's play 5. Okay, they play this one. Encounter, global items, and he has like little Pokemons. Yeah, we don't really lose much from being here, and we can just have it so... Yeah, we can just have it like... The school basically owns that area and they have like a Pokemon preserve. Because I think I also want to do this game is... At the start of the game, the place only probably can have 3 Pokemon they can have at a time, and maybe just a few in the boxes because like they need to find someone to take care of them. They probably have the school like, oh, you can have these much Pokemon in the box and we'll take care of them. But if you want more, you have to basically pay extra, or maybe you have to be a higher rank student. It could be a thing like, oh, there's a lot of players that just catch a bunch of Pokemon without really like care, and they just kind of leave in the box. So like that one. Yeah, they can go to like little Signwood and like that. Oh, let's check Sign. I'm gonna check what Signwood's all up, like looks like. I will say, session 1 of this game is also gonna be them just getting a Pokemon because I'm probably gonna make it so that they probably go ahead and like with like the starters, like because in other games we're probably gonna have it so like, oh, they pick the starters. I do like the idea like, oh, you're new to school, we want you to learn something new rather than basically just stick to your old favorites. You get your Pokemon here, like you bring in your starter Pokemon here, like. So you have something new to learn. So there's a guy that doesn't just have like a level 50 Garchomp. So you can have just something in the backstory who with a level 50 Garchomp. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like, okay, Signwood here, it it looks pretty thing. So yeah, they can just hang out at Signwood. Like they have the thing, and if they want to go shopping, they go to Signwood. And then they like, oh, we want the best stuff. We can go to Olivine. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Yeah, no, we're lucky. I think we're lucky in the supply zone. Yeah. Yeah. We'll probably do a more proper world building stuff when they have like some stuff sorted out, more sorted out. Just maybe like yapping. But I would like while we're here, I think I'm gonna stream up for 2 hours maybe, like so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. But I want let's do like stats, like ideas for stats, because like I want like trainer and Pokemon to be like their own kind of like characters, like this the trainer and this the Pokemon. We'll light this down somewhere though, but like BB in the Safari Zone, baby. Yeah, we have the trainer and then we have Pokemon. Like what I'm thinking is like Pokemon they have their own like templates, and basically you as a trainer are the reason why this Pokemon becomes stronger. Like you can like train him to do like train it like new moves, like maybe at least it stats a bit, like that kind of thing. But like a part of the thing is also how like the trainer like does stuff. Like there's a Pokemon trainer who's like, oh, I'm like just seeing stuff on PTU. I'm an ace trainer. I'm good at playing with my Pokemon. So like they can be like, okay, I'm gonna go boost. Like I can use like my training action because I like to imagine in this game it's your Pokemon is the one mainly doing the actions, and then there's just a little action called the training action just for your Pokemon, just for your guy, and they only get that, and they can either use it to like just move around or whatever. They can probably get like a move action too, but like that's probably like a different thing. Honestly, just having to just have one action is just fun. And like yeah, I can't really command like now, Pikachu. I'm trying to run away from this thing, Pikachu. Yeah, it's yeah, but the Pokemon stats, that's easy. It's a HP, which just help. That's never gonna get reload. Attack, defense, special attack. Sorry, special defense. And like each of these just affected like current things, so that's nothing really too much to worry about. I did also have the idea for like combat stages. Because after combat stages, the thing about the combat stages is basically for attack, like the attack and defense one. I'm thinking instead of like affecting your stats directly, more special. I like keeping them like this the same, like just like that. like keeping them like special attack, special defense. I did have an idea. I did have an idea of someone being like a have like a class like the old school or like basically the Gen 1 class, and then say like, oh yeah, by the way, you can treat your special attack and special defense as the other, and then it's like the, oh yeah, steel typing, I don't have that, fire typing, I don't have that, and I think that's just really funny, but like kind of unpractical. Yeah, but the commentators are just adding a d6 to a respective like low, like for attack, like that's a 1d6 to your damage. But if you have a negative one, it's a 1d6 reducing your damage. And vice versa for the different ones. But for speed, I think each commentator for speed gives a +1 to your AC and like hit. I was on the ground, looks like I missed against Slim, but hey yo, hey Alex. We're just like I'm just yapping about idea for a Pokemon game. We're kinda in the mechanics section, we kinda talked about the like premise. It's a Pokemon Academy called Digilo. They're all about like learning from each other, and we kind of set where it's going to be located in Johto, and we took over the Safari Zone. Right now, we're kind of talking about like trainer stuff. Cause like for like the trainer, not just the base trainer. I want to like do a thing where we have like the stats. We can do like the beginning stuff. What's about like body, which is just our general like physique stat. If you guys know stars, we have the same thing in stars. Honestly, physical, because it's called physical attacks like that. So I thought it'd be fun like naming stuff about 7 physical later. But this is like just our laners physical length. If this is like a D&D, it's like both slank and con. We can technically also make this like Leafex. Oh, actually, also like speed, but like Leafex will be its own thing. Because for Project A, I actually had this thing where Instinct, which is gonna be like is gonna be like the perception lows, and like just like Leaflexes. We can probably do this as like the Insight lull too. I know, actually instead of Instinct. I feel like we can do special for like the Smart Slow, but I'm not sure about that too fully. We'll workshop this, because like Instinct could be because of Team Instinct, you know? We just have like, oh, here's gonna be a stat, Mystic. We get Instinct, Valor, Mystic. Honestly, just calling... This is a physical, it's just Valor. Pokemon Go fuck. Listen, we can have Melmetal in there, you know? Physical Smarts? Yeah, honestly. Like, if we're gonna keep special as Smarts and Instinct. Alright. He just said it, yeah. Let's see. Because when we think of this, we only think of the basics. Because like, this is a game where we aren't really fighting. Like the player themselves isn't gonna fight. So some skills are more less important. Like normally I wouldn't put Slank and Con to their own stat, but since this isn't a game with HP, it's basically like that. Get some more water. Because it's also Impulsion. Let's go put these things there so we can at least sub. We got Impulsion, which is like Charisma stat. Okay. I'm a Pokemon trainer. I feel like, honestly, I don't know if you should have... Wait. Is Empathy a thing? Because I feel like Empathy could be a stat for just like the insight lulls, but could also just be like talking to interacting with Pokemon. But I feel like that'd be just Charm. I don't know. Because Oh, I'm gonna go to more. That I do like that actually. I actually do like that. I'm gonna check something though, because what does Valley mean? Great courage in like that one? It could also just be like a will. Special type of impression check, maybe, yeah. Because ideally, I think we want 4 to 6 six skills. I think we want ideally, maybe 8, but like it only if we have something to really say for this. Because I don't think they should just be a stat for Pokemon handling. Hold on. What's Mystic? Unity. Origin. What does being Mystic mean? Okay, that's like more legit because I'm like Mystic for handling occult phenomena. I guess if we want to make something that like would be Mystic, but like it's one of those things where I think about it, it's like it makes sense, but like I feel like supernatural would be. I mean, we just make a supernatural class, but then the thing is, if we have Josmo, we have John, we have like example, we have John led or something, and this guy's like, I'm not supernatural. I am just a guy, just a guy. Then Mystic would just be a dump stat, and they would just get +2 to it. To like the entire thing. Because like I would say smarts is probably gonna be useful for Pokemon battling too, but like technically you can dump things strength, but like strength's also just like the or physical smart, but the man, this is how physically good I am and stuff. It's not a bad idea though. I'm just like yapping and putting some stuff here. Mystic. Okay. PTU with like intimidate, because I don't know if I want intimidate to be its own thing. Like I don't know since it's the game, I don't know if you want to like split charisma into 2 different things. Mystic is for understanding. I can see that like Mystic and that's just like the insight low, the insight like understanding low. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna check something. Team Mystic. Oh yeah, focus analyzing Pokemon study. Yeah, wisdom and interesting more about like this. Physical special. Instinct Mystic Valley. Honestly, I'm kind of loving these stats at the moment. Valley is just a charisma stat. Honestly, I feel like we just leave it at 5. But they would just have lower stats in the beginning. Honestly, I'm just happy with these stats. Instinct, Mystic, and Valley, and Physical and Special. I am actually kind of happy with this. We might have some more stuff later on, but like these just the general gist of it is I'm pretty down for. I'll go message Collie. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Well, workshop. Yeah, we got the physical special split. Yeah, we're gently, baby. Oh gosh, fuck. I really want to make that Gen 1 class now. I'm not gonna get. I don't think I'm gonna give it to any of the players, but it'll be really funny. Like every all fire moves are now special. Moves and like oh, they can just leave this fire move as a special move. That'd be so funny. It's gonna be like the weirdest class but like also yeah. Doesn't there we go. Yeah. 'Cause I feel like we can like Mystic is gonna be inside on something else. Kind of thing, because I feel like there's other loom for like what Mystic can do, but we'll think about it later. Man, I need some more water. I'd like what's this water. Mystic in the cold. Honestly, sure. What? Honestly, I'm not against that. Just like supernatural stuff. It's still gonna be like workshop kind of thing. Like I can see Mystic if you're like an All Guardian, you can be like, oh, I use Mystic to do stuff. This is that stuff, but Instinct is just more of like your base instincts. While this is more of like the other stuff where it's like oh my god, honestly, Bond Phenomena is probably gonna be like Mystic. Physics, honestly, physical for like no, physical probably also for Bond and like Megas like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. You have to have like a good Valor for Z moves because you gotta do the dance. You gotta do like the pose, the dance. That's what Valor's for like Z moves. Hold on. Can we actually like put them all to the Battle Bond? Actually, no. Yeah, Battle Bond is this one. Battle Bond. Yeah, Valley Z moves. Because I kind of want to put each gimmick to like a different thing. I can see Smarts as Celestialization, but it's like at the same time like, eh? Mega's Instinct. Yeah, let's go. That was Smarts, Mystic, and then this one would be like. Give Atmosphere, yeah. Dynamax would that be? I feel like we might workshop that a bit, but honestly, this is just like a thing. I kind of dig this. The only thing I can also think for Mystic if we want to go to like the weird Pokemon Psychic Power stuff. Yeah. John Man, just a guy. Alright. Yeah, and we can. I don't know if we'll give them the same stat line we did in Stars, but like, oh, you have 5 points, put them wherever you want. Like, I'll probably just do the stat, like the star stat point, honestly, for this one. 5, so if they want, they can technically put 1 in everything. Or they can just, like, go nuts. You can be like Mr. John Average, man. I'll say that, or you make it 4, so they can't put 1 in everything. Oh, we'll see. Depends like this one. But, yeah. Let's see. Do we want to make a Pokemon, or like do we want to make like a clinic class? Because like, I'm gonna tell you now. Next time we look at this doc, well, this is going to just be the consciousness doc. While I'm gonna actually probably write these down fully into their own proper ideas when we get down to it. Have a character hacks like that one. Okay, let's see. That one -1 instinct. Yeah, like yeah. Yeah, like they're like 3-1-1. Like they're more mystic. They have like an weird insight when it comes to people and like that, but they're able to like find stuff out. And then who knows, they're gonna be really good at Dynamaxing. You see, this is when I just start lighting Mega Evolution lore and like that lore. Honestly, it's probably gonna be like a lot of lighting and stuff. Honestly, I know why Mega would be instincts now. It's because like since the whole thing about Mega Evolution lore is like it does physically pain your Pokemon. Instinct could be like the telling you like okay, how much can my Garchomp go until it like I'm just like okay, I'm a bad laner. Like okay, what like I can understand your limits. Well, it's more just like maybe because like oh, it doesn't really do much, but like it's just a changing of type. It's like the change. It's like the kind of like change. Like the okay, how do I utilize better? Being forced light. From what I understand, it's column A, column B. Let me check actually Bulbapedia because I'm just a glitch. I am just a girl. Well, so let's see. Evolution. Yeah. Said to discover this comfortable Mega Ball. Okay. Log 1. Berserk. Okay. Yeah, if they forced to it. When that is. Okay. Okay. I mean, we can probably just. Oh, well, look at that. Look at that. Spoilers. I don't know who's close your eyes. Yeah, honestly, what I would probably do with that though is just like what you call it? For that, we would probably just have a thing with that where like I'll probably use a bit of it still where it does kind of tie out the Pokemon, so you kind of have to like realize it. Like I know, and maybe we can have like Dynamaxing have more Mystique to it then, so it can just be as a Mystic. Because I also just see Mystic if you want to go to the stuff like oh the like Chandler and all that stuff like the oh I can talk to my Pokemon like that, but well I don't know if it'll make it so like if you have Chandlers it'll be like you talk to Pokemon, but like you kind of can understand them in ways people don't, but like in a way without words, so they won't just like be, so it's still gonna be like Pikachu, but you're like nah Pikachu doesn't enjoy that. Pikachu doesn't like this one. Mr. Holy fuck the Kaiju, yeah. Yeah, I'm like Eternatus, like damn, what even is this guy? Wait, I need to double check something. Cause I need to check if I can say my Lily Dynamax consequence pass on other world, yeah. Because like look at this motherfucker. As well the machine stars. Like well good thing we don't have to worry about machine stars in Pokemon. Oh shit, it's a machine star from the oh my gosh. Okay, let's ignore that last 1 minute, okay? Let's like, ignore that. No, like my Blaine is like what is like Lapid, but it's always misfiring. Okay, I need to check something. Z moves. I need to check if Pokemon's biggest Nepo baby has a Z move. Okay, it doesn't. Fuck, I want to make one. Cause I'm not sure how much of you guys know this. I like to call Gengar, Pokemon's biggest Nepo baby. Cause motherfucker has a Gigantamax and a Mega. Yeah, Gengar. Yeah, Gengar. Not Charizard. Cause Charizard works for it. A Nepo baby is someone who's just you just like oh, like you're there because you're the favorite. Charizard, he was a Charmander. He was part of the original cast. He was like the original starter, and everyone loved Charmander because you know it's like instincts. That's like the inner 10-year-old in us loves the giant fire dragon. It's like in our brain system. It's in our code. Like this stuff, it's like programmed into our brains, and he works for it. He shows up in the anime. He's like Ash's like Like he shows up in the anime, he's Ash. Yeah, Gengar is in the intro of the like yeah, like RPG, like in the intro of the game. He shows up once, yeah, he shows up there, and what does he do? He Agatha's Pokemon. But Charizard, okay, let's look at Charizard. Look at that, look at Charizard. Okay, let's see, we have Ash Charizard. He's in the main series, and he's a very prominent Pokemon. We have like okay, like look at them with his two megas. Like we can say that's a bit of a nepo hire, but like Charizard's a popular guy. He's like say so much people Charizards because he works for it. He does stuff. He's been on the grind forever. Is it unfair that he has two? Yeah, but like like I can't call him a nepo baby because he's working for it at least. Like most, yeah, exactly. To be fair, in a 10-year-old loves it, loves the shit. But like, I do wanna say, most reason why people don't like Charizard is because he's overmarketed. Like, yeah, I love Charizard. I'm a Charizard fan. I like him. Does he get like a lot of shit? Yeah, he does. He is overmarketed, yeah. Like, he is overmarketed because he has a lot of stuff. I can't say he isn't a nepo baby though. I can't say he's a nepo baby though because he works for it a bit. Like, I can't even call Pikachu a nepo baby because he works for it. He is the blend. He is like the main guy in the mascot. He's not a nepo baby. He's actively working the company. Now let's look at Gengar. Works for a bit. Is she not a nepo baby? Well, she's a nepo baby because she works for like a lot of things are handed to her. But it's not like if Cynthia was actively working in the Verse company and has shown their ability to like do work well, then she's a nepo baby. She got in there, but she's at least like okay, she's at least capable to be put in this position. Like Gengar, what has he done for the Pokemon series besides being the TCG maker's favorite Pokemon so that he canonically has the most like cards because the guy likes him? He's the first original Ghost type? I mean, Charizard is the first Pokemon. Charizard is the first. Charmander is the first fire type you see. Is he the original, original fire type? Technically, Charizard is like the first original like he's probably a lot of people's first like fully evolved Pokemon. So is he just like that one? I like Gengar too. He's a good guy. I love him. He's a nepo baby. Yeah, like honestly, like okay, now he's part of Ash's team. Like okay, who you know why he's in that team? He's been like fucking Mr. TCG was like, oh, can you put in my baby boy into the cards? Cards. Yeah, like, and his birthday's probably like April 5 or something. But like what has he really done in like the big grand scheme thing besides, hey, my TCG character, the TCG creator really likes me. Yeah, but it's not like Gengar's not special just because it's the only ghost type that's in the Kanto. Like, I like Mega Gengar. I like Gigantamax. He's a nepo baby. Okay, I feel like that's moving goalposts though. Because like it's like more of the final, like let's just go to the final fire. Let's go to final fire. Like, I still think Gengar is cool. I think he's cool, he's amazing. Nepo baby. Like, you can at least argue with Meowth. Like if you wanna like the second closest thing to a nepo baby is probably Meowth. Because look at these, he has every legion, he has a Valiant. He has a Gigantamax too. He probably has a Z move too. Actually, I'm gonna check that if he has a Z move. Yeah. like there's a lot of Kanto bias when it comes to like the new like mechanics. It's like always been like a thing. I'm not against it because like pop off kind of like these guys have been learning. Like I never had a conversation in the Discord at some point like in like the thing, like because I understand fully like oh we also want like some new Pokemon to get stuff and I think that's like super valid. But like at the same time, it's like okay, like these are these old Kanto Pokemon that don't get anything. Like even though they're the Kanto and like maybe some Jolomon needs some things too. We get Lydian something. But like I feel like we shouldn't get mad for like Lapras getting like a Gigantamax or like that. But we should be looking at that Nepo baby Gengar. And like that baby Charizard, like Charizard is just a very like the reason they don't like him is because like a lot of people don't like him is just because he's like overused. Anyway, that's my Gengar land. God, this is not good for my throat. Charizard's been working. He shows up in the anime. He's like Alon's fucking thing. He gets like he's working. Like he was like out of the three artists, it could have been any of them. Granted, like the anime was like, yeah, let's go boost up Charizard because they think he's cool. They saw the potential in him, and it worked. He was working hard for his title. Yeah, that's been working the anime, yeah. And like what, like to be fair, Gengar, like the reason Gengar is there because he's liked. Charizard, he gets views, Ah, my cloak. But yeah, anyway, so like play nice. Oh, let's look at Clefairy because I think Robin mentioned Clefairy a while back though. So let's go look at the Clefairy. Let's go make that into a little stat sheet. It's just simple because if we're doing it the method, like we're gonna say, okay, Clefairy has. I'm having a Gengar. Sure, Gengar is great. Like I'm great. I like Gengar. I want the Gengar too. You can have a Mega. You can have a Dynamax. I don't care. He's a Nepo baby. But I love him. Good bean. Like we have like the Yona OC because like, I have a Pokemon OC. It's just a Johan, which is like me before I came Yona, and like they have a Gengar. And he's a little guy. But like when I call he's not like destroyed. We should just like talk about Pokemon OCs. One Slim, Yona make the Pokemon OC. But yeah, like let's see. Like 70, if you do like the half and 50, that's 25. Okay, let's just say that's because in my health for it doesn't feel like if they have a because high parts I doesn't feel like if they have like a clean attack. So I can see like an attack being too. And like defense, let's land it up. 5. That's 3. I can see this being perfectly. Like I can be more reasonable about that. Actually, no. Do we land down or land up? I think it's actually better to just land down. So we keep stats like in the lower end of stuff, like special attack, technically. Like special. Okay. Actually, yeah. If we because it'll end up like this if we round up. Just need Malamar for Lil like them before the. Well, Malamar the go. I have one on my team. Like I have one in my ZA team. I named them after like little buildings, and I'm pretty sure like they're like the Burj Khalifa. No, the Burj Khalifa was my victory bell. And then speed is a speed. Let's make that a 3 or 4. Actually, no, we divide by 2. So no, I forgot to be dividing by 2. Oh, that's my beat. No, I've been dividing by 2. I haven't been dividing. No, I've been dividing by 2. Okay. Like also, I think this is a pretty good stat line for like a Clefairy. It does clear like this, so a base Clefairy has like 11 AC for like defense, like base 12 special defense AC, and then with a 2 speed they can put that into dodging more or like hitting more, and that depends on the little Clefairy. We all need Malamar, hell yeah. Inkay is one of the first starting Pokemon they can get. Yeah, I love Malamar. Malamar like the goat for real. Yeah, moves are a bit more difficult because I know I want to change up the moves because like the big thing in my brain was like we gotta keep it kind of like similar, but I'm like, what's the big difference between something like pound, tackle, and slash? Because I pretty sure they're essentially the same thing. Just like let's just get those open. Just close everything else here. Oh whoa, this is new. This is new. I don't like this. This is change. I don't like this. This is away from me. It's change. Okay, wait, no, yeah, they're basically the same thing. Flatch, duplicate, and then tackle. Yeah, they're all basically the same move. It's just like difference. I guess, okay, is it like, okay, there's like different effects when it comes to like contests. Yeah, this is a tough. No, this is also a tough. Are you tough? You're also tough. Okay, granted it's like combo moves, but that's just like that. Just team, yeah, just team. Because I do want to have the difference between pound, slash, and tackle. I can see tackle as they hit the Pokemon. If they hit the Pokemon, they have to lull a defense to basically go ahead and like and they have to lull a defense to go ahead and basically stop themselves from being knocked away, kind of deal. And the theme is bopping, honestly. Yeah, like I just don't know what the difference between Scratch and Pound to do. Will Jungs have natures like in the Orange Islands one shot? I mean, sure, why not? I don't think they actually did anything conceptually. I was able to. I just steal some of the stats from there. I might, but no. They didn't, yeah. Yeah, I just get my boy Charcadet. He's gonna show up. He's in the game. Charcadet's in the game now. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm just gonna look at Clefairy's like small moves. Like let's see, because I know what I want to do with Stab is Stab just gives you 2 extra damage dice. First Swirl Super. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, that's too much level 1 moves. Okay. Because I can see something like Pound. Pound is a normal attack. So it uses the attack stat. Let's see. It does 40 base power, which I'll be honest, we're just gonna like 35. We have 40 base power, which we're just gonna ignore for the sake of stuff. But like, I can see that's like a 2d8. A 2d8 plus attack. I'm gonna do some calculations for that. Because I don't know if we want to keep it like this. Because it seems like we have, like, Clefairy is like a really high thing. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Pokemon. Oh no, we gotta go, let's go back to Magnemite. Because Magnemite had like this thing where it's a really low HP. Magnemite. Yeah. So Magnemite has, for example, 25 HP. This thing is getting destroyed pretty easily. And like, yeah, no, the thing is like, this is 25 HP, and like, hold on, let's little like a 2d8. Let's just check what the pound was used on this. Alright, let's move over here. 2d8. Okay, so that's a 9 plus like the attack. I'm glad that it's a steel type. So that's probably has to do with some things. Because what I can actually see if you want to like make HP lesser, it is HP is halved if it goes over a certain amount, but if it's like under like 50, it's not halved. But then like 70. Oh, we can do is like it's 50 and whatever is beyond 50, it's halved. Like potentially. I don't know. Like 50, then that's 70, so that'll just be 60 HP. And then we can just do like the half and half stuff for like stuff. And like this have really good moves. And we can playtest this, We don't have to get it all light at the moment. Yeah, I can see the higher, like, if it's a level 1 or lower Pokemon, maybe they have, like, things but then they evolve, but then there's stuff like Blissey. Like, dude, what we can do is we can make Scratch we can make Scratch maybe have a higher damage base. Like, but like Pound's like a lower one. Go sleep, good luck on it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you go get some less. Like this is probably like a good thing, and then yeah, because I can see like Tackle not doing as much damage because it doesn't affect, but like what does Pound do? Unless we just like look at Pound. Slightly stronger than Tackle. Many Pokemon know this move. I guess we're making just slightly stronger than Tackle. Let's catch it. Yusu inflict damage, Sharp Claws. Check if Slash has anything. You just give Slash like Slash like AoE. Actually, I'm not against that. I'm not against that. Making Slash like a 2 move, like so it can attack 2 people. Oh, honestly, I'm not against that. Like Pound, okay, Pound is like the strongest one. Pound is like, let's make it a 3d6. 3d6. And the move. So like, let's Lola on clear. Oh, it's good. Like a 10, and then you add like the damage and like just flat like per chunk. And if it's a normal type, you add like 2 more. Ooh, that almost destroys. Cannot ignore the amount of defense due to Sharp. Honestly, yeah. It would be like the weaker move though, because of that. Because I don't want to give it a Glee Split late yet. Because that's like Slash's thing. Oh, what we can do is Slash, maybe Slash as a type of thing. So it can be used like a little combo thing with like another Pokemon. It's like until like the end of your next turn, it basically reduces the defense by 1. Not the combo stage, just like the defense stat by 1. Or just like AC. So basically leads it to use Scratch. While Pound is just like the, you want more damage, here's Pound. Also, I fuck with this. And then like Scratch. Normal. Attack. I can want Stat to be 2d4. 2d4 plus attack. If it hits an opponent, their defense stat is stated one lower until Cause like if it's just like it uses itself, I don't think it has any like big use if it doesn't like if it just goes away in the Pokemon's next turn because it's like Pokemon's that attacks its turn because it's like okay then it can't really do it like by itself, but if it's like in a team thing you can just jump like the one guy. Imagine just having like 5 Meowths and they all use Scratch and then it's just like minus. Okay, that's a 4d4 though. That's a 4d4 with that. 44 13. Actually. And then we have tackle just like oh Balbon, okay. Normal slash attack. And that's I want it to be slightly higher because like we made it like a 2d6. 2d6 plus attack. And then if it hits the target rolls substitute with House and Smash. Rolls that's low defense. Because like I feel like defense is what the reaction at at. Defense. And if it fails, it moves back to space squares. Hi Yamato! Welcome to my stream of consciousness. How you doing? Farm Force Inspirations? Heck yeah. Yeah. I'm working on some of the moves. I made like Yamato, I made like 3 moves. We have Pound, which is just like the strongest version of the normal moves. But like the basic ones, it just does a 3d6. Look up Steve so you hang out, yeah. If you want Yamato, you can join in and you can like yell at me. Oh hell yeah. I think I have a reactive open, so if you jump in, you probably doesn't have a reactive, but I don't remember. Oh, that's fair. But yeah. Yeah, I was explaining a bit about like the game and such. Oh, we got like stats by the way. We got like physical, which is basically your strength and constitution, specials, your smarts, instinct, which is your perception, mystic is like insight, but also like supernatural stuff, and valor, which is your charisma. I like naming them after Pokemon stuff. Oh, and like something we kind of came up with during the stream, Yamato, is we found out where this academy is gonna be. Nijiro Academy is gonna be in Johto, where they had the old where they had the Safari Zone. They have bought it out and made a school there. Yeah, because like because they're gonna have because the one thing I had with the school in mind, they did have this area where they just had a bunch of like for Baoba. Yeah. Because they were gonna have a place where they kept a lot of Pokemon anyways. Yeah. I just steal those for like that. Like my clothes can hurt, so I'm gonna probably end in a bit, but I do want to do like one thing a bit more. Cause I want to work on like the start of a class, like black belt or like black belt or anything like that. If like a black belt collector, something like that. So if anyone has any ideas what we want to we can start off, I can just like do it. I did not expect to make the suffer pounds, clutch, and tackle. But we did it anyways. X-Maniac? Okay, X-Maniac. Lich Girl? Yeah, we can do both. X-Maniac. Alright, let's go look at X-Maniac. Socialite, they like X-Maniacs. Probably would be Socialite. They could probably be two different things, but X-Maniac. Because Hexmaniac is like the ghost, they like ghost stuff. So the big thing about Hexmaniac I can think about is they're probably more about ghost Pokemon. They probably like the ghost type ace. I can see them having like in a basic ability, like an out of ability. It's also psychic, but mainly goes, yeah. I can see them having like occult knowledge. Which is example, if a LOL would be about occult or supernatural, they can LOL it with advantage. What would be a mystic set? Yeah. It's probably like maybe a once per day. Because I feel like occult knowledge that would be a smart flow because it's knowing about something, or sorry, a special because it's more of like knowing about the topic, while like mystic would just be like experiencing said phenomenon. Actually, I see this either or, but it depends on how you're doing it. Like if you're like trying to occult something, it would probably be special. Okay. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna give it both a battle skill and a non-battle skill, but like it would probably be like a different of the stuff. One of the main classes is equivalent of advanced perception? Probably. Because like a thing I have in these games too, like I'm seeing this from stars, is aspects. So like something like 1d6 to like occult lolts about this one thing would probably be like an aspect. I don't know if I would want that to be a class ability. But that could that just thing that they have too. Let's put like a thing like 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 Supermania. Hexmania. Hexmania. And it's just like a passive like add also it'd be like a add a D4 to LOLs about ghost types, maybe. I can see that's a thing. Or like a +2 to LOLs about ghost types. Oh, because I can see like Hexmania being like a thing about like LOLs when using stuff with ghost types, but also just like but like if someone wants to have a general like, oh, I like ghosts, but I'm not a hex maniac, it would just be like a +1. But then you can like stack them together, so you can just have like a +3. Like it probably be like ghost specialists, like ghost specialists as like one of the cleaning moves they can have, and it just like more of like a cleaning passive, like battle passive, and it's just like something among like oh because I don't know the cleaning moves yet, but I can see it's something like the add AC to ghost, add AC and ghost, AC and 2-hit to your ghost Pokemon. Naturalist? Oh yeah, I can see that. I don't know if I would make that a passive or more of like it's a useless like example, like let's do like a 3 times use. Basically they can either like when you use a ghost type move, wait hold on, you can double the damage that for that attack. This seems to be broken, so it might be like a 2 times use, but there we go. Like stuff like this. There we go. Oh, I took off my headset and then pause stuff. So this is like a good thing. We're probably gonna workshop this a bit more, but let's get into like a socialite. Do you want, like, if you understand, do you want to be socialite or lich girl? Because they would be like two different things, but I'm down to do like both. Because this would technically just be like, this just be like what's her name was? I forgot her name. Salil, yeah, Salil. Yeah, this would just be like aspect planet card. All they do is Salil. Lich girl. You start. You start off with more money. We don't know the exact, but you start off with more. I can also see it as a thing, like let's go up leverage. Honestly, just getting a instead of with more money, it could probably be like I got it hedge fund. You start off with more. Also, yeah, we can do surfer like this. Because like, okay, I just realized starting off with more money skill is kind of difficult because what if someone gets this at level 5, for example? Do I just give them less activity more money? How do you learn to be a lich person? Because I think that's more of an aspect now I think about it. Like, aspect is just hedge fund. It's like you just get more money. It's just like the same thing with stars where one of Yumala's aspects were that they started off with a bike, so they didn't have to deal with getting a bike. Also, yeah, like a silver spoon. Call it a silver spoon. Earn extra Poke when you would gain Poke. Another one I think of is just like it's just more like I don't know what we call it, but basically like you can teach a Pokemon Payday. You can treat a Pokemon you have as if it has Payday. Taxation. So Rich Girl thinks it's all about me gaining money. It's just basically your money maxing. Making it lane. Yeah. Make it lane. You can spend money for. Oh wait, this is such a dumbass move. Hold on. I'm not against it. That's a dumbass move. But it's just like the only problem is like that. How does it work conceptually? Because if you guys know, this is just the Blade default merchant class. Hold on. Let's see from Blade default. Blade default. Merchant. Alright guys, we're in the Blade default wiki now. Pay to play. Laser level. Spend your level times 5 to laser target split late by. Oh, that'd be so bad. So bad. But that's so freaking funny. Listen, the way you stop that is just when you're broke. Yeah, eye for an eye, you get discount. Spend money to buy up the enemy. Do your plan summon using some. So okay, I have an idea, but this just makes a different mechanic for the game. Imagine this as like when you use Payday, you don't get the money right away, but you can spend that money during a fight instead of getting the money like oh I use Payday and I would get this amount of money. You would have used it to like gain stuff instead. Like oh hey, oh that's a so like okay example like wealth with Um, so just be like investment when you would gain Poke in a battle. You do not. It's just like you can spend Poke you would have gained in the battle to gain advantages. It's like 500 Poke or something, and it's just like increase combat stage by one. Yeah, increase it low for like Blobby, honestly. Like, we have to work out Payday before we actually do more stuff with this. But here's the general idea I have, is like literally just using Poke to like increase your levels in the Jing battle. I love this though. I love this. Like next time we see next time we do something like this, we're probably gonna have more refined version of these things because this is just like the headspace. But just like investment and you just spend Poke. Let's go to Surfer. Let's go to Surfer. Surfer. Wave catcher like 2 blade level. Hmm. Wait, I have to double check something. Isn't it like hanging 10? Like the Surfer Lingo was like hanging 10? Oh yeah, yeah, hanging 10 is just like when they just like do like this and they just like on the board. Doubler as the next surface land, yeah. We can have this exactly. We can let have pay to win. Oh, if this was a Steam game, the dumbest fucking shit with fucking we can do with this is just like like it takes half as much channel points to give them an inspiration. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Listen. I learned. I'm a learning Han. Oh, because I don't think I want to do anything with liches like items, or like items with like lich girl. Because like I don't think that's more of like backpacker. It's more of like a backpacker thing. Uh, I'm sorry. I just the melt image of fun like lich girl is gonna be like I'm just gonna have an NPC. Okay. When you say it like that, it does sound kind of bad, yeah. But uh, just like the long shirt, I don't want to like because like I don't know a lot of things. I'm a very sheltered individual, so like they said, so like oh, I mentioned like one thing as like Salil, and they were like, you know that like, that's not what it means. So like really, I saw this like a cartoon as a kid. It's like it's basically that's like oh okay, I do not agree with this, and like yeah, we just kind of like cut it out because like it's like I don't know like that kind of thing. Like it's nothing. It's not like it's okay. It's like I feel like the fact that I'm explaining it makes it worse. But like yeah, but yeah, it's like just like yeah, I don't know. I didn't know this thing, and I feel bad about like I feel that's okay. I'm trying to get the word because I'm really bad explaining my thoughts, and I think that's like my biggest weakness. Like what that isn't something that represents what I feel. So like yeah, and like okay, like Fiona, you're just a dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, but Let Your Girl is just all about Poke maxing is just the best in using that Poke. 10,000 10,000 Poke and you just make something a critical hit. Yamato, I'm gonna literally make an NPC Lich Girl in this game, and their whole thing is gonna just be like, I have a set amount of money every time we fight, I'm gonna be using this like crazy. Because the Lich Girls are also about like items. Because like every time you find a Lich Boy, Lich Girl in a thing, they always like chalk up with full of stores. Kind of thing. Me teach the TM surf without teaching Pokemon surf. Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah, Bat Surfer. Yeah, we can have like one like Cha dude. It's like teach your Pokemon so I can also see like one for Surfer, like for Lil, for Indigo, like Chadude. They can have like a move like oceans the waves of the ocean or something, and it's just like if your Pokemon or inside, damn it, or in the water, gain bonuses. Like if your Pokemon's physically in like a body of water, they just start like popping off. Honestly, I can see like a version of Surf where we just make it so like it makes like a terrain thing where it just counts as you guys are in water, and then just like alright, your Pokemon are now in the zone. Even like if your Pokemon in water, gain combat stages. Like I can see that's the thing, combat stages. So like you put like a Psyduck, like or you put like Swirl. Like Swirl is in like the water, he's starting to like pop off. Because I can see Surface Gimmick is basically doing stuff with water, but I also want to make sure like if you're not in water, you still have stuff to do as a surfer. Because the surfer is also a thing with like balance. You may move Launch Shadow as if you're in the water. I can see that as like a something like a latical air like if you were in water at the start of the turn, you can act as if you act as if you were until the start of the next turn. The start of your turn, you can act as if you were until the end of till the start of your turn. Then like we have a thing like balance, like balancing conflicting, so it could have a effect of it's like the. We have to hold on. Wait, why is this child do this? This should be called Surf's Up. Yeah, as if you were until there we go, until as if you were until the start of your next turn. Yeah, there we go. Next turn. There's like Surf's Up. Because I can see like these skills, like you can make it so like your Pokemon would know something and it just boosts up that move for your Pokemon. Maybe like Surf's Up can have like a thing where it's like, okay, with this, your Pokemon I pop in, your Pokemon is fleeted. Your Pokemon Surf can do like Surf can make Terrain. Currently right now we're working on some data classes. We currently have three ones. We have Hexmaniac, which a lot of these abilities are very luff. It's basically here's the thought process my blade has. We'll see how this goes. So we have Hexmaniac, which is about ghost support. We have like Lich Girl, which is about like Pokemaxing is what they're calling it. Technically, we can also just make Surfer actually just Water Ace. Or would that be Swimmer? Oh no, you see, we make Water Ace just like Tuber. Hold on, we gotta make my Go Tuber. Wait, no, it's Tuber. Tuber, there we go. My Go Tuber. The strongest thing support type. Yeah, I can do it. I can see it as like a. Okay, yeah, I can see it as a very much like transfer in like bosses while in water. Yeah, specialized in one Pokemon keeps up with dive balls. Yeah, movement. I actually own this card. Dip, what? Need to watch Story Detective before I go to bed. Good luck with finish up playing SLG. We're not just like Teal Clap thing. We're probably gonna do more plopper ones on next time. But like, this is a lot of work done. Like that's a lot here that I was able to do today, and I'm really grateful for you guys sticking around for this. I don't know if we'll do this again sometime this week. Like, I want to rest my voice, so we're probably not streaming tomorrow. Well, maybe on Tuesday, but like probably not. I might just go do like a less my load because stuff. But I'll probably like work on some more stuff. I want to be able to make this into something you guys can use to if you guys like this idea system. Because yeah, put a Saturday morning stuff everywhere. It's like a poke system. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Surfer though. I can see Surfer also have a thing like, oh, you have a, you get advantage of the dive vaults. Like dive vaults, like you're better with dive vaults. Hmm. Yeah, because movement and other stuff. My cloud is getting a bit like luff, but hold on. I kind of do one more. Then I'm gonna go eat and like do stuff like that. Cycle air, surf soft, waves of the ocean. I think comes like this. Let's see. Because I want one that doesn't rely on the water, like just someone as a surfer. Yeah, although you're still here, help, help. It's okay, sick. Okay, what does surfer do as a take card? Which with one of your bench Pokemon if you do? Okay, how do we make this into a thing? Hang loose. I do like the idea of technically Surfer, from what we're seeing from this, would just have an effect based on what if you switch out the Pokemon. Yeah. Like I'm going to call this Shadood, like hang loose. What do you hang loose? Because I can think of something. I'm going to look at Chadude. Chadude, and like if we base on that, it's like, oh, if you switch Sharpedo? What? If you switch out a Pokemon, the switch Pokemon to Sharpedo? Sharpedo! Oh, it's just like get out of a dodge kill? Oh, see, hold on. Sharpedo. When an AoE attack hit targets, when an AoE targets, like AoE attack targets you, you can spend half your movement to get away. Did you make funny? Haha, yeah. When the Owen falls when the kicks was born and the wave sucks them the silly motion than this. Yeah, we got Lich Girl class. Okay, Hikari. We got what I'm just calling Pokemaxing. So Lich Girl's class is all about just gaining Poke. And then the idea, okay. So here's the Lich Girl. We have Silver Spoon. This is not finalized yet. This is more for general idea. Gain extra Poke when you gain Poke. Make it plain. You can spend Poke to gain a bonus on the roll. Taxation. You can clean the Pokemon after tax payday. Investment. You can spend Poke to gain the battle to gain advantages. The idea of like, oh, I had 500 Poke. Would have gone for payday. I can now increase my, instead of getting that money, I just increase my compensate by 1. And that's just the whole Lich Girl class. It's just like, okay, I'm using Payday to gain effects. We do also have Hex Maniac, which is just more of like the ghost type base. We're still kind of working on stuff. I do like Literalist. When you use a ghost type move, you can double the damage set with that attack. And we're kind of working stuff for Surfer, for the Cyan class. You can teach your Pokemon Surf, your Pokemon can make the lane, which is we're thinking like Surfer can just make, like, if you're in the, your Pokemon's in the water, they're like, Lenny, what about my funny haha? I mean, Spook did say they wanted to make Juggler, so we can technically make that. Because hey, Kelly, do you want me to say what you wanted to play for this one, or what you're legally obliged to play for this game? Yeah, we can work on funny, huh? Yeah. Hey, Kelly's gonna play a clown boy. Yeah. So we can just go with clown. Let's go. Oh, hey Kali, are you gonna get these mods now? Is it gonna be you guys? Hey Kali, you're gonna get a seal in the game now. Holy shit, look at Mr. Mime! Yeah. Like, funny enough, it could have been for Project A, but like, I was like, oh, I like doing Project B. Yeah, Glumpig, Olive Farming, look at him. Okay, so... hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. Entire circus. I feel... okay, so what... so a clown is about having fun. Because I feel like swapping, I can see that as a juggler thing. Because like I can see like juggler being like a baton pass kind of thing. Because that's what we do in PTU. Love you, PTU. Ain't ready for all this tomfoolery. Oh, we can steal some stuff from Goofball. Hold on. I don't think I'm allowed to like put this on stream. But I'm just gonna go steal some stuff from another thing we were working on. Oh, we can have Skedaddle. Okay, hold on. Skedaddle. Add your... when Pokemon one would be missed by an attack. Oh, actually, when your Pokemon... because I would do Skedaddle. Like, woo! One way! Just give... honestly, Planks to him. Like, hold on. Let's make the tomfoolery. I can see it as a... during this turn, give your Pokemon Plankster. Because I feel like just flat out giving it Plankster is kind of nuts. This Plankster just like the... just puts you up in initiative. We're gonna just like use that. Also, the pie. Oh. I want to do Skedaddle. Scandal, yes. Okay, let's see. Let's get Tomfoolery. Cause Tomfoolery feels like it's also just like the -1. Oh, stay with me. Wait. Oh shit! This shit. It's copyright. This is copyright. Oh gosh, my playlist was going nuts. Hold on. Let's go back to Pokemon. So I don't get like. So I can put this VOD out somewhere. I mean, I can just remove all the music and just play some old Pokemon music, but like I don't know. Oh, hey Chloe, did I tell you where the Nijiro Academy is gonna be? Or like, did some goofy little guy you think them like that? Oh, we decided where Nijiro is gonna be from like the stream. We're gonna be setting Nijiro Academy in Johto. Like the academy itself is in Johto. Let me show you where it is in the map. Also, I can see a goofy little guy like you get both as with baby Pokemon. Or shorter Pokemon. But like, I don't know how like... Because, okay, so... Where I'm trying to find if it's a good map of Johto. Okay, there we go. Johto, be kidding me. So, in this vast stream of Johto, they put Nijiro Academy where the Safari Zone used to be. They bought it out and made it into a school. I don't know... What? They needed a place to put all the little Pokemon, and they had like this endangered animal enclosure. Yeah. They bought out. listen. They leave the Pokemon wall there. And they students and they can teach and they like that. They learn and they bring it up. To be fair, you can pay money and hunt them for sport. I can give them like 500 Poke and I can go catch a bunch of those Pokemon and put them in the box forever. Able to be bought out. Well, we'll find it. Yeah, it's used by the students. Yeah. Oh yeah, Yamato, I sent you something. Something if you can like look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been given permission. Legal education past the age of 10, bam. Oh yeah, I've been given permission to say this too. We're still like the players technically we're still not 100% sure because we don't know how the schedule's gonna be. But one person that I am gonna be loping into this if I can, for one of the potential people we have here is Yamato. If you can get the time to work, I would love to see Yamato for this game. And technically, Yamato, you told me stuff about your casting thing, so technically, it's really funny that we're now in Johto. Like, there's two other people, well, technically, there's a couple of people I asked if they would be interested, so we don't have like a full kind of list of people we want like gonna be in this, but I can at least say one is Yamato. Yamato. Yeah. Technically, Yamato, if you want, you can say what class you want to be, and I can like work on that, but it doesn't have to be finalized right now, because it's literally very much we're doing stuff, and we'll just like this. Okay, I want to do like Klee more for like Clown, like try and get like Klee for Clown, and then like if Yamato you have one last we can do you want to do we can like do it. I'm gonna scroll up to see what we have there because like I do like the idea of like the Clown just being able to give some disadvantage. Clicks are for kids. Oh, honestly, just giving you the ability to use click could be fun, but it's like I feel like that's like not Clown Allowed. You make the phones fit. Honestly, I can like the Clown Allowed. Clown Allowed. Let's see. Hating me like no, so I'm gonna dip. See you guys when I see you. Okay, see ya, Yamato. Maybe I can grab Yamato next time. Or Hikari if she's able to talk. I don't know. But yeah, Clown Allowed. Let's see. Let's get. Yeah. Oh man, I'm almost quickly. I was planning to go for two. Okay, Clown Allowed. Like flinch. Okay, how do we handle this? This is like an increased flinch chance, or just gives a move a flinch chance. I can't talk. I know. I'll kiss you. I almost can't talk too. This Clown Allowed, like, it's just like when you're like kind of goofing around. That's the flinch chance. Yeah. You can make it so like gives a move a flinch chance. Probably gives a move a flinch chance, or increases. Okay, it's probably like gives a move flinch chance, and if Bobby does have a thing where like moves that already have flinch chance probably have an increased one, just as a passive. Shouldn't be making just a BS maximum funny. To be fair, that is like improvisation. Like that's gonna be a thing we have in the game. It's just like the special action improvise. It's like the okay, hey Yona, I won't like this bullshit. Let me? I'm like, sure. Spend the resource to do this, and we can make that into like a proper thing later on. Because I don't know how much limits I won't have on like the class abilities. It might be a thing like we don't have a set limit for them, but basically just like you can kind of like pick and choose, and like you may like if you want, you can just have all of them on. You say that I didn't have an inventory system in this game, so you can just have hammer space, and it's just like increase storage. Honestly, it's either that or just like we can have hammer space just increase storage, and we can just have just like a actually no hammer space. Okay, no wait. Sorry, one skill just called clown car physics, and that's just like the increase space, increase storage space, and then like hammer space is just you can pull out funny. Okay, because my brain's also like I feel like if you were like I should just allow you. Okay, because it's like okay no, because like if you use it for problem solving, then that's the whole thing. Like if you can pull out funny objects if you want out of places. DM just. It's just Mockley from D&D. I can see a thing where like it does have like a disadvantage thing. Like actually, it's a clown. A clown's supposed to make people laugh. We can give him advantage. Hold on. Like happy clown. Give 1d6 to ally goal. I can't wait when like you guys see this next instead of like losing to an actual like full on rule set. Oh yeah. In clown mannerisms. Yeah. Like yeah, I think I'm gonna go end soon because my load's starting to get to me. Is Stella still streaming? Stella's still streaming. Will it Stella? Oh, cool. Stella's playing Monster Hunter. Wait. I must set the /late command in her own chat instead of my own chat. One last one. Thanks for the weirdest magnet. I don't know what that would be. Honestly, I can see it as like I can see something with like that and just like make it so you act like you have an intimidate. Attack ghost types? That'll just probably be like the agit role thing, because I don't want to have any skills that just like DM has to give you a ghost type. I just don't because that technically like also just be like a hey, like get the attention of a ghost type Pokemon. This one, but like I feel like that's something you can do without it, but that technically makes it like you don't have to roll for it. It's an interesting idea. I like the thought process of it, but like probably sets out more. I'm probably gonna go make the mechanics for this at some point, and then like maybe the next time we're back we can go through the mechanics. But yeah, we're gonna be leading Stella Cosmister. She is currently doing Monster Hunter 3 stories. I want to play the Monster Hunter stories game at some point, but yeah. We'll be leading them for now. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy so far. We'll probably have a nicer dock next time. And I'll probably release this once I'm done with it and like it's in a state I'm like yeah, this is acceptable. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. See you guys next time. We're gonna hopefully try and get stars maybe this week. Who knows? Because my load's kinda bad and Hikari can't talk and scheduling. But we'll see. If not, we might just do another one of these, or maybe we could do Project A. By the way, Project A, Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, they didn't play fast enough.